Alright guys, Steven here with another video covering 2019 Arnold Classic. The topic of this video will be Wesley Vissers and his potential placing at this show. Everybody keeps talking about him, everybody expected him to do much better. And I expected him to do much better because of his structure, because of his genetics, because of his vintage genetics, right? I expected him to do much better, and I actually gave him second place in my first Arnold Classic prediction video. But I was so wrong. After watching this video, prejudging, I just saw that he is not nearly on that level. And now I'm gonna show you guys, you can watch and you can see that in this front relaxed pose, he just doesn't look as conditioned as he should be, as most of these guys are. He has an amazing structure, he's taller than most of them, he's bigger than most of them, he definitely looks impressive, he draws the eye the most, at least my eyes. But let's go to the poses. Let's start with the front double bicep and let's see what we have here. Alright, so here, although head of this guy here is covering his legs, you can see that he's not as conditioned as some of these guys. I mean, this guy on the right and the guy next to him are looking much more defined, and pretty much everybody in this lineup. And this is actually the second call out. So the top four was before, and now this is the rest. I don't know if that's all of them, but he's definitely not top four. Actually, he's not even top six, but you will see that in the end of the video. You can just see that his front double bicep is looking very nice, but the conditioning is not there. His biceps are looking blurry, his chest is not showing any striations, so not that impressive, but yeah, very pretty physique. Let's proceed to the next pose, and yeah, look at the legs now. Now you can see the legs. Nowhere near as defined as most of these guys. Let's see side chest pose. So yeah, I mean, here you can see that these guys are having much more shredded glutes, and also quads. I mean, his quads are not showing any separation in this pose. You can barely see the one line between his hamstrings and his quads. His hamstrings also no definition at all, none. His upper body, his chest is kind of smaller compared to his arms, especially his biceps and shoulders. He has really big shoulders, and that's kind of hurting him, you know, that's throwing off his balance and symmetry proportions. For that reason, he just doesn't look perfect in this pose. So I will knock him for that. And let's just go with the next pose. Let's see, what do we have next? And yeah, it's gonna be from the back. And look at the hamstrings now and the glutes. Compared to all of these guys, he's not there. He's just not there yet. As far as back also, it's not bad. It's pretty good. He actually added a lot of density to his back. That was his problem, back thickness, and as well as a leg mass. So maybe his legs are a bit better than before, than Olympia, maybe a little bit better. I mean, how much muscle could have he gained in such a short time span? Not much. And as far as his back, this guy in the middle, but on the left side, not the black guy, the white guy, his back is crazy. And the black guy also, his back is also very good. But pretty much everybody here, except this guy next to Wesley, is having great back. And Wesley is probably the worst in this pose here. Yeah, he's the worst back double bicep for sure. Let's proceed to the next pose. It's gonna be abs and thighs. So yeah, here you can see that it's not there. I really expected him to do much better, but he just failed in that task. Why is that? Beats me. I don't know. Is it just his diet, his training? I don't know. I mean, I watched his videos and he's eating like 200 grams of carbs per day. And then I watched Sean Roden's, actually Chris Aceto's interview, Derek's Muscle, and Chris Aceto says that Sean was eating 25 grams coming to the Olympia of carbs. So imagine that. I mean, I'm not saying that that's the only reason. Whatever is the reason, he's just not that defined, and he's probably going to be even out of top 6, unfortunately. I mean, I would love to see him in top 6. He has amazing structure, amazing YouTube channel as well. So, I mean, that's probably the reason why we're talking about him. If he didn't have a YouTube channel, you probably wouldn't even know about him. But yeah, definitely conditioning is not on that level, you know. He has an amazing genetics, amazing shape and structure. He's lacking that conditioning. And this is your favorite classic physique pose. It's a good pose for him, but he's just not showing any definition. Very blurry not impressive at all. Not impressive. I'm just really disappointed. Really disappointed. And here you can see what the judges chose for their actually not top 2 but top 6. So after places 1 and 2. And definitely he's not making top 6. As far as shape goes, he should be better than these guys. I mean, he is better. He does have better shape than these guys, but they just completely annihilate him when it comes to conditioning. And that's just something you cannot ignore. I mean, no matter how good of a shape you have, if you are fat or watery, nobody can see what you actually have. One of the things that judges are actually looking for, one of the things that we actually know of, is details in the muscles. You can't really say you should be classic because that's not a real thing, that's too abstract. But details in the muscle is something that you can actually judge. And that's what judges are asking for. And if you don't have that, you're gonna be knocked. Wesley doesn't have that. He's too blurry, too watery. And maybe he would place great if he was in 1980s, but today that's just not what the judges are looking for. And for that reason, he's not gonna be probably even top 8. And that sucks. I don't like that. I'm a huge fan of his. I just really hope that he manages to make his conditioning perfect someday. And yeah, tell me what you guys think about it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, like the video. If you want to see more videos, subscribe to my channel. All the best. Bye bye.